The Hunt for Red October is a brilliant movie. But it isn't really about submarines or even the Cold War. It's about showing us that Marko Ramius is an extraordinary captain.
You're heading straight into that torpedo.
Yes.
Doing what?
He's turned right into the torpedo's path.
The movie even downplays other great characters just to make his brilliance shine even brighter.
I can never sleep on a plane. Turbulence.
So why is it really the story of Captain Ramius? Why is he the central character? And how does Ramius serve as a great character study of brilliant leadership? The movie is called The Hunt for Red October because obviously many of the characters are trying to find the Soviet submarine Red October. The Americans want the Red October, Ramius wants to deliver it to them, and the Soviets want to sink it before he can hand it over. And of course the silent propulsion technology of the Red October makes that hunt even harder. The movie shows us 3 different perspectives on the hunt for Red October. Dr. Ryan is our main perspective character in that we follow him around in the hunt, and it's through him we learn many of the key plot details, such as the Soviet Union having launched a new submarine.
British intelligence obtained these pictures 2 days ago. She's the Red October, the latest Typhoon class. Captain's name is Ramius.
What are these doors?
Those doors, sir, are the problem. I don't know what they are, neither do the British.
Through one of our other viewpoints, the USS Dallas, we learn the basics of submarine hunting. Sonar operators listen for the noise of engines and propellers. The USS Dallas detects a new Russian submarine. They don't yet realise it's the Red October. Ryan figures out that the Red October's new feature is probably a silent propulsion system.
This could be a caterpillar.
A what?
A caterpillar drive. It's doubtful our sonar would even pick it up. This thing could park a couple of 100 warheads off Washington or New York, and no one would know anything about it till it was all over.
The submarine that Dallas was following suddenly goes silent.
Sonar is working, Captain. The Russian disappeared.
And then the Russian Navy is deployed to find the Red October and sink her.
And within minutes of that meeting, the Soviet fleet sailed with orders to find Red October and sink her.
Sink her?
Oh my God, they've got a madman on their hands.
Our Soviet Navy perspective comes through the Konovlov, commanded by Captain Tupolev.
These orders are 7 bloody hours old. Sitting on the bottom like an adult schoolboy.
Captain.
Passing at one.
All ahead flank.
Where are we going? We're going to kill a friend, Yevgeny. We're going to kill Ramius.
But Ryan works out the twist.
You son of a bitch! Ramius might be trying to defect.
Later confirmed by Ramius in a scene with his officers.
I dispatched a letter to Admiral Bedorin, in which I announced our intention to defect.
So it's the hunt for Red October. But the Red October is not a static object. The actions of its officers and crew on board matter. And this is all led by Ramius. All of the rest of the characters' actions are driven by Ramius. Dr. Ryan guides us, Captain Mancuso tracks him aboard the USS Dallas, and Captain Tupolev hunts him. They're all defined by one man, which means the story isn't really the hunt for a submarine, it's the hunt for Captain Ramius. And that's why this film, more than anything else, is really Captain Ramius, the movie. And since Ramius is the key character, it follows that as an audience, we need to root for him. It's clear he's not a bad guy. He wants to defect and deliver the Red October to the Americans. But it's not just Americans good, Soviets bad. Ramius recognises that the Red October is a first strike weapon, an advantage which could make nuclear annihilation more likely, and an advantage which therefore must be neutralised.
Now, there are those who believe we should attack the United States first, settle everything in one moment. Red October was built for that purpose.
What Ramius is trying to do is extraordinary. Deliver the Red October to the Americans without the Soviets realising, and without the Americans misinterpreting and sinking him in the process. He also has to get the crew off the Red October in such a way that they don't report what's happened to the Soviet Navy, and all while ensuring his crew doesn't hinder his plan along the way. We need to believe that Ramius is capable of such an incredible feat. The movie must convince us of his extraordinary abilities. If he was shown as an arrogant and reckless captain, like Tupolev,
Mother of God. Secure the mast! These orders are 7 bloody hours old.
we'd never believe he was capable of pulling it off. That's why the movie doesn't just happen to showcase his brilliance as a leader. It has to. Without it, the entire story would collapse. So let's look at some of the key moments which demonstrate Ramius' brilliance as a leader, and what they show us about a true leader of men. When Ramius first engages the Red October's silent drive, he doesn't just give an order to throw a switch. He steps into the role of a performative leader. He gives the crew a vision, makes the crew feel they're part of something larger.
And I'm honored to be sailing with you on the maiden voyage of our motherland's most recent achievement. And once more, we play our dangerous game. A game of chess against our old adversary, the American Navy.
He turns a description of a technical achievement into a poetic call towards greatness.
It reminds me of the heady days of Sputnik and Yuri Gagarin, when the world trembled at the sound of our rockets. Well, they will tremble again at the sound of our silence. The order is, engage the silent drive.
And as the Red October glides silently, he encourages the men in their patriotism.
Let them sing.
He understands that crew morale is everything. By contrast, Captain Mancuso is competent and respectful to his men, but he doesn't create similar inspiring moments.
You come up with this on your own.
I've got all.
Relax, Jonesy, you sold me.
Ramius is very calm under pressure.
Torpedo impact, 25 seconds.
The turn, Captain.
Not yet.
Mark plus 8 seconds. Plus 9. Plus 10 seconds. Captain, if we're out of position by so much as a boat length.
Torpedo impact now, 15 seconds.
Sound collision.
And again, Tupolev gives us a contrast.
All ahead flank. All ahead flank.
Inquire with the engineer about the possibility of going to 105% on the reactor.
Engineer reports 105% on the reactor possible, but not recommended.
When Tupolev pushes for 105%, it feels reckless. But later in the movie, when Ramius asks for even more,
Melican, more speed.
Negative. We're already running 110%.
Then give me 115%.
his composure gives us a sense that he is in control rather than reckless. Dr. Ryan is portrayed as a reluctant hero.
Okay, when do you leave?
Wait a minute.
Jack, next time you get a bright idea, just put it in a memo.
Ryan is smart, but his anxious and hesitant nature makes Ramius' composure feel even more unshakable. The movie also crowns Ramius with tactical brilliance.
Steer right, 315.
Wait a minute, that's heading into the torpedo. Ryan, don't turn that goddamn wheel.
Ryan knows to trust Ramius.
315.
You're heading straight into that torpedo.
Yes.
Even when they're headed towards a torpedo, Ramius is so calm, he casually starts a conversation with Ryan.
What books did you write?
I wrote a biography of Admiral Halsey called The Fighting Sailor.
And that conversation is used to have Ramius correct Ryan on his tactical judgment.
I know this book.
Torpedo impact,
Your conclusions were all wrong, Ryan.
10 seconds.
Halsey acted stupidly.
Ryan is portrayed as bright, but even he struggles to keep up with the brilliance of Ramius. Again, a fantastic contrast which makes Ramius shine even brighter.
By turning into this torpedo, the captain closed the distance before it could arm itself.
But my favourite scene that captures the brilliance of Ramius is the canyon sequence. On paper, it's one of the most dangerous manoeuvres imaginable, travelling at speed through a narrow network of underwater canyons.
And the front door to those canyons was a formation called Thor's twins, right?
Passing Thor's twins, sir.
Red October's navigator has calculated a route in advance, plotting precise timings. If they travel at an exact speed for a precise amount of time, they'll know exactly when to turn and continue on through the canyons.
Give me a stopwatch and a map, and I'll fly the Alps in a plane with no windows.
The navigator is a little cocky, perhaps deservedly so. It's a difficult thing to calculate such a precise route through underwater canyons.
Passing the twins now, Captain.
Very good. You may commence your run. Call me when you get to the first turning.
Aye, Captain.
Ramius deliberately asks for that call, setting up the idea he won't be on the bridge when the time comes. But when it comes time to make the call...
Captain, we are approaching the first turn. 25 seconds to course 1.
Increase speed to 26 knots and recompute.
His sudden entrance and new command throws the crew off balance. Everyone is unsure as to why Ramius would order something so apparently reckless. But Ramius deliberately displays a calm demeanour, sitting down and enjoying a coffee.
Late, Captain. Come right to course 240, now at 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Very good. Maintain course and speed.
Officers start questioning what Ramius is doing, looking to the Red October's executive officer, the second in command.
Charts are laid down precisely. So many knots on such and such a course for so many seconds. And this thing handles like a pig.
What's your bearing, Mr. Staving?
Prepare to come right.
Aye, sir. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark.
15 degrees down angle on the bow planes. Come right, 240. Move it!
And his executive officer is impressed. He realises what Ramius has done. He's pushed the navigator out of his comfort zone to recompute Red October's difficult course in real time. Ramius pushed his navigator to be not just good, but brilliant, and he achieved it. Ramius knows how to push his crew to be their best, and in the process, he's earned the continued respect of his executive officer. The coffee cup caught by Ramius is the perfect symbol. Ramius has everything under control. He knows exactly when to push and how to draw the very best from those under his command. He's a true leader of men, and that's why the hunt for Red October isn't just a Cold War thriller. It's the story of one man's brilliance, Captain Ramius, an extraordinary captain.